Bad boy, boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, boy, what you gonna do? What they gonna do when they come for you? Zeus, we have to talk about what you're considering bad boys, but I will give my daughters a minute to come in here, and we want to discuss what you, Zeus, are calling bad boys. Hi, Fraser Lowry, Marcy, Almond Brown, Black before beauty, Black faux beauty, Black faux e-beauty. All right, honey. Hi, RJ Supreme. Have y'all been following this this Andrew Caldwell story? Crazy Cat Lady and Sharon Morrison. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Have y'all been following this story? We only going to talk about the part that involves Mr. Andrew Caldwell. So apparently, there's a story. There's a some series on ZEUS Network. I don't know what ZEUS Network is. I'm not signing up for nothing else. Not paying nobody. I don't give a damn if they charge $5 a month. I ain't buying no more subscriptions to all this shit that I don't watch. Right? Watching one show, 3 times a year is not worth me paying you a monthly service fee. Period. Anyway, so this show is not even released yet, but they have this reality show coming up called Bad Boys LA. Now, you wouldn't even know if they have a trailer out. They call it a super trailer. And you wouldn't even know necessarily that the show is about these gay men until Miss Andrew comes out in the middle of the desert. Let me say it again. It's called the Bad Boys LA. They out in the middle of a desert. The cars drive up. They got all kind of Maseratis and Bentleys and all this kind of stuff. Like these guys are all rich, right? This dude, Andrew, appears in a full-length fur coat in the middle of the desert, right? With her designer shades on her. So that told me, okay, this has got to be gay. Ain't nobody else gonna be fooling with this mess, right? So apparently the premise of the show is they have these gay, supposed to be bad boys, and then they have these straight bad boys, right? We are totally different kinds of creatures. So I don't know how this mix-up is going to go. I'll tell you one thing. From what I saw from this trailer, they wrapped it up with all this violence at the end. Now, having these ladies on here with their little, slaps and things is one thing. And having these gay shows where people like, I'm going to kill you. That's one thing. But these niggas is throwing blows at the end of this show. So I hope you people are not going to get somebody hurt, because from what I saw in this damn trailer, you have these niggas, excuse my language, these rough, straight men throwing blows like they were in a street fight, right? It ain't the same. I'm sorry. It just don't have the same feeling to it, right? So we hopefully people are not going to be exploited then. And I would say to you, Zeus, your show is not going to work if you got these hard ass niggas jumping on these gay boys. Now I understand for the sake of theatrics, you're going to try to present like the gay boys are holding their own and all that kind of stuff, but no, they can't stand up against that violence. Anyway, so here's the situation. Andrew's on here bitching. I went to his Facebook page. He's on there bitching. I'm not on the show. They call me for the show. I say no. They say I'm on their show. I say no. Oh yeah, little baby. I say no. No. Andrew say no. He's not on the show. According to him, he was supposed to be on the show the first season. They called him in for this photo shoot where he's wearing a full-length fur coat and a suit in the middle of the goddamn hot-ass LA desert. LA or Nevada desert, right? He says he showed up. He did the trailer. They make it sound like I was fighting. Andrew, if this is the premise of this show, is all this fighting, everybody on the show is going to want to kick your ass. So even if they didn't kick your ass, girl, because you never appeared for the first episode, they were going to get you, girl. So you might have escaped the bullet there. Apparently, they did the little trailer. Soon after that, Andrew fell out with the owner of the franchise, apparently. And it looks like, stop. Oh, okay, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna give you one warning. One warning. Don't be showing. That's it. Excuse me, people. I'll be right back. Come on. Come on. Get your no discussion, nothing. Get your ass on. Come on, you ding ding. Get your bum over here. Bing the ball. Booty, 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 booty. I'll be right back. Booty, 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 booty. Get him up now. That my dog is another Andrew Caldwell. He likes to be in front of the camera, right? So Andrew says he showed up for the trailer. They made the trailer, and now they're capitalizing on his name and his fame by showing the trailer. That's what Andrew says out of this side of his mouth. Out of the other side of his mouth, he's saying that they gave him $4,000. He said he was only supposed to get $10,000 for the whole season, but they gave him $4,000 already. He said, according to him, he walks off the show because he don't like the owner. He got into it with the owner, right? It looks like the owner is a young black person. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. From what I can get from the trailer, or this person, because there's a female name on the thing, but the person appears to be a male who is in charge of them. Anyway, Andrew don't want nobody being a diva. He said he is the diva, but yet he gonna go on to this show now where they got gay boys and straight boys, right? Where in the fuck does Andrew fit in this? He's claiming to be a straight boy, but he certainly does not fit in with them. He's denying that he's a gay boy, which is going to anger all of them because they already have contempt for Andrew for coming here pretending to be he's straight. Yet he coming in here with a full-length fur coat on, girl, and his womanly-looking clothes. His nails is done, his hair is plaited, and all this, looking like a woman. But he denies them 3 times before the crow, honey. So Andrew, I don't even know why they even cast you in this thing. It must just be name recognition. But Andrew says that now, since they are continuing to show their trailer, he won't sue them. Listen, I gave you $4,000. You appeared in the trailer for a total of 2 minutes. So you're telling me that for my $4,000, I can't even expect 2 minutes of film from you? You really believe that we're going to cancel our trailer now to appease Andrew Caldwell because he shows up in there with this ridiculous outfit, child, right? And did they show him somebody slapping the shit out of him? Andrew, you escaped the bullet here. They won't beat your ass on a regular basis, girl. Just your very presence, Andrew Caldwell. But he craves publicity, whatever. So what you're doing now, Andrew Caldwell, since you've gotten my attention, that means you got other people's attention. You're just promoting even without wanting to promote, girl. You're on here talking about them people did you wrong, and they're using your image because you're so famous and all this kind of stuff. You're calling their production whack. You're encouraging people not to watch their channel. You're talking shit about the network, about the channel, everybody involved in the goddamn thing. You ain't said a goddamn thing about people on the show because you know they're ass whoopers, right? So you want to go for these people. So Andrew, if you have such a respect for the law, because you said you're gonna put your team of lawyers on these people, right? You're gonna put your team of lawyers on these people, ZEUS Network, although you only made $4,000 on the damn thing. So how much did this team of lawyers cost? I would imagine that went very far, Andrew Monster. But now Andrew Caldwell, since he has such a respect for the legal system or for civil suits and so forth, suing people, he's constantly threatening to sue people. We want to ask you, Andrew, what about Cordell Stewart, $4 million? Can we talk about that? Can we talk about the fact that Cordell Stewart won a judgment against you for $4 million? Have you paid that man any money? You value lawsuits, right? What is the situation there, Andrew Caldwell? He's on there saying all them people is liars over there, but we have evidence, Andrew Caldwell, that you're the one that's a liar, right? Haven't you lied over and over and over and over and over again? Are you not a pathological liar, right? So he won't expose what happened between him and the staff. But I would think Andrew Caldwell, since you contracted with these people to do the, I guess the first season we're talking about here, just a pilot season, whatever, and all you appear on is the advertisement for it, a photo shoot, child. I believe that whatever they film is theirs, it belongs to them, because you have walked away from it now. You actually believe people are going to now, they're going to sabotage or erase the work that they did for you and where you appeared for a total of 2 minutes on screen? Of course not. But we got to say that Andrew has found a way to keep his ass in front of the camera for all these last 5 years, child. Ever since he announced he's not gay no more. Andrew, if you're not gay no more, please, baby, would you stop with the ruby red slippers and the fur coats in the middle of the goddamn desert and all your primping and propping, and then you put a beard on it and it's a done deal? Where exactly were you going to sit, Andrew Caldwell? Were you going to sit with the D boys, the bad boys of LA, or were you going to sit with the gays? Right? Neither one is very pleased with you, honey. You're an aberration, I think is the right word. It's the diva in him. It's the diva in him. What y'all think about the exploits of Andrew Caldwell, honey? He's back. He done made his ass back in the news again, right? So this thing is not even out. He done fell out with the people, but before they even started, child. And he fell out with, I saw whoever was directing him. Andrew resented him appearing. He said he came in like he was a diva. Ain't no divas here but me. What he thinking? Because in Andrew's mind, he's a star. Andrew Caldwell, you know you're a joke. Some part of you has got to recognize what you are, right? You got to know, baby. I absolutely, you're playing it. You're playing it to the hilt. Because not many people can get up in front of a whole damn straight people convocation, whatever, and announce that they're not gay no more, and then work that into a 5-year career, girl. Right? So we know that you are crazy like a fox. What Sister Caldwell do now? I don't know, girl. I don't know, crazy cat lady. That's what they need to call. You ought to let Andrew use your name, crazy cat lady, to fit him just good. He can't seem to come out of his womanly attire. I believe that maybe Andrew was not just gay. Andrew seemed to be a flamboyant homosexual. Like was he in drag before he started? We don't get the full rundown on Andrew or who in the fuck he is or what he was or what he is now. But it seems like a whole lot of what he was is what he still is. Right? From outward appearance, we're still waiting for the person to come up and say that they've been having sex with him since this big announcement of his, right? So far, there's been no witnesses, right? But we know how long William McCray stayed hidden. So, it's not impossible. We don't know what that boy is doing, but it's not unusual for people who hate themselves so much that they would deny themselves, right? It is acceptable. That could happen. He might not be having sex with nobody, but Andrew, honey, the Andrew in you, honey, the gay in you has not left. It's not even moved. It refuses to move, girl. All the makeup, girl, and all the more fishy ass, feminine ass clothes, girl. And then what you trying to prove, honey, appearing in a goddamn fur? Can you imagine how hot that boy must have been? We're on a bright sunny day in the middle of the desert, honey. In the middle of the desert, that means it's somewhere between 95 and 105 degrees. And this boy falls up in a 2 to 3 piece suit with a fur coat that drops all the way to the ground. Andrew, let the woman go, girl. If you're going to be a thing, be a thing. Because that show was going to challenge you and reveal you, girl. Them niggas were going to kick you all up in your asshole. And the gays wasn't going to treat you no much better. Because most of the physical problems you've had, girl, has been with the gays. Because they resent you denying them. Or denying us. Andrew said, I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid. I must not be too stupid. Andrew, what y'all say? I'm Michelle Jackson, Sharon Morrison. Leticia. Hi, everybody. Zeus is one right now. What is Zeus? What is that? Is that an internet company or is that a television company? I think I heard the name somewhere before. All these little these networks, Charlie, all want to charge you a little fee, right? But when you start adding up all them fees, and if you're not paying attention, you end up overdraft because you forgot about all these little shit you signed up to, who are automatically taking money out of your bank account, honey. Right? They want to all make sure they get theirs. I've done this several times. I said, wait a minute, how can I be under overdraft? And then I go back and I see all this shit that's coming out of my account automatically. So I don't know what they are. But they're getting all the publicity they need for their $4,000. Because he's over there talking big time shit. He's saying they're unprofessional. They did him wrong, and he's demanding that they take down the trailer. Andrew Caldwell, you are a nuisance, and the courts are now aware because you have a record of being a nuisance, and you need to be working on paying Cordell his $4 million, chat. Right? Do people really watch Zeus? What are they? Nobody's ever told us yet. Let's see. Oh my God, I'm way behind. Okay, Zeus is a TV app network. Okay, so it's like a Hulu or something. It's a streaming service. It's a streaming service for $4.99. Don't fall for it. All these people that are coming on for $4.99 and all that, just like Comcast did. How much is your Comcast bill? Mine's over $200, and I have absolutely no premium channels on it. I removed all the premium channels. Why? Because I never watched them. And it's still over $200 a month. Mainly because of this thing, the internet. But they start off low. They get you hooked. They get you used to watching it. You get hooked on a couple of shows, and then they jack the price up on you, honey. That's how that goes. So we won't be watching no damn Zeus for no reality show. And I think they better be having good insurance, because if somebody gets hurt in them shows, because they had these African American brothers, they were throwing real blows at the end of that show, right? This is not no Jerry Springer fake. It ain't like that. You know, it's more like. So if you let them niggas attack one of them gay boys on their child, you're going to have big problems. So I would hope that they have security, and more importantly, they have liability insurance. That's for sure. I don't know how well that show's going to do. The gays and the straight men just don't get along that well, honey. Them people, insecure people, they're always trying to show who the baddest, that alpha male shit. Straight where? I ain't seen that. Apparently, there's not been no episode, just a trailer. He said he went to the trailer, finished the trailer, and then he fell out with the people before they even got one episode. I mean, I don't know, pilot done. So now they're using him. Andrew, if you were in protest, you were supposed to not cash the check, right? As you would say, I never existed here. I am not on your show. Do not show the trailer. But their argument is going to be, we paid you $4,000 cash up front, right? All we did was make a damn photo shoot. And you tell us we can't even use that? No, when we filmed their contract, they made us shine for the show. It's supposed to be the non-disclosure. They put in there, I do remember this part of that contract, or that non-disclosure. Whatever they filmed belonged to them, right? So on our beef sector situation with the show that was going to take place over here, it didn't make no difference if you left the show or not. Whatever they taped belonged to them. Now, how they were going to have recurring characters when people were leaving after every show, I don't know how they were going to mix it up. But whatever they filmed, they can mix it up any way they wanted to, honey. You did it. You didn't get paid for it. It's ours. It's probably in writing. If these people have any kind of network at all, I'm sure they know to cover their own ass. In case somebody want to take off and leave. Hey, Charles Dodson. I believe the owner of Zeus is a black male. Okay, yeah, I saw there was one part in this thing where it was a black male telling them that they had to calm down. I had enough of this kind of thing. And so this is the person that Andrew had a problem with. Probably because the man was coming on kind of like running things, which if it's his show, he's the owner of the show. I would imagine that he does have that position there. Yes, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do because I am the director of the show. I'm the owner of the show. I'm the producer of the show. So you're going to do what the fuck I say, right? We don't care about no fur coats. We don't care how tight you got your hair plaited, girl. Just say you're not running shit here. They fell out. According to Andrew, he said he saved the emails where they were continually begging him to come back, right? Andrew, you were the comedy relief, honey, at best. But I believe those people would have really hurt you, though. You rub people the wrong way with all of your arrogance. Now, I do remember, Andrew, saying that you were born with you were diagnosed early in your life with mild retardation. So I can understand that you have a disability, child, but you are so in people's faces with this thing. You have threatened people online. You have hit people online. You have thrown drinks at people online. You have attacked women online. You've done a whole lot of stuff online, right? So yes, I do believe that just like that guy C, what's his name, double C or triple C or something like that, when he jumped on you in that hotel room and you squirmed out in the corner like that, girl. You ain't ready for no damn reality show like that, Andrew Caldwell. Mm-hmm. You see interviews with him, Charles Dawson? Okay. Yeah, I didn't research a whole lot because there's not that much out there. It's just a trailer and then a couple of people's views on that. Apparently, King Jives wanted to be invited to the show, so it's just for the opportunity to lay hands, to pray for him and lay hands on him. Mm-hmm. In charge of the girl. Who is in charge of the girls? Peter Polo, you in charge of the girls? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Mm-mm. Pimps dressed like that too? He didn't look like no pimp, Black Before Beauty. He didn't look nothing like no damn pimp. So when they started talking about they were bad boys, I said, bad boys? You kick that nigga in that fat stomach. Hi, motherfucker. Ah, you hit me. You hit me. I'm so I don't know why they came up with the name Bad Boys. They got people on there that damn near in drag, right? Showing their booty cheeks and all that. I don't know how that mixes with the other ones that are hard or are trying to look hard. You know, I don't know how they mix that up. I don't think it is safe for people, right? Just going based on because I don't see these people as being big actors. Of course, you know, if you had actors on there, they can make it look like they were really fighting, right? That's be their forte. That's what they do. They act. These were not actors, regular people. And the scene that they showed us in this trailer, the super trailer of theirs, they show people actually really hard fighting, hitting people with hard fists and things like that. That would be very abusive. We are not the same as straight men. I don't give a fuck who would dispute that. It is the fact, right? It just isn't. I don't think mixing those two groups together is the greatest of ideas. But then you have to consider that everything else has been done, right? These people doing these reality shows. If you ain't gonna bring nothing new, your chances of selling the thing are pretty close to nil. So apparently, it was at least good enough to sell it to Zeus. That's better than they did over here with the show, right? Mm-hmm. If Andrew is straight, then I'm the Easter Bunny. He ain't giving up none of his gay, and he won't temper talking about he what's that, man? What happened? She looks silly. Even attempting, girl. It's all down in you, Andrew. It's all, baby, it's in, and it starts at your toes, and that gay, it just rolls all through your body, girl. You still can, you said, I thought you told them damn Christian people that you will not carry a purse and you will love a women. How you doing with the love of women part, Andrew Caldwell? Are those photo shoots as well? He got paid ladies down at the nail salon acting like they his girlfriend. Y'all see him with the Asian girl? She said, "Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, I'm a girl. Yeah, we're dating. We're dating." The girl work at the salon, girl. Ladies, if y'all got Andrew Caldwell laying on top of y'all need to run to the nearest therapist. There's something wrong with you. Pimps dressed like that. Yeah, he don't ain't nothing pimpy about no damn Andrew Caldwell. If a woman would give Andrew Caldwell her money, she's a damn fool, child. They'll kick her ass just for even presenting him. He always got on fur coats. He always got on some woman's clothes, child. Womanly shoes. You got shoes with the back out in the desert with a full length fur coat on. Girl, that's not New York City. He probably insisted on wearing that because I don't know who would instruct him to put all that shit on in the middle of the desert, girl. Let me see. Ooh, kitten heels. Right. Not gay, but rocking that Diana Ross "I'm Coming Out" fur. You know, the big part of if they could deal with him, a big part of the thing was going to be discussing the sexuality of his, girl, and how is he a straight man, and he gonna be sitting up here with these thugs on one side of the room, girl, and these queens that can't stand his ass on the other side, girl. Andrew, yeah, they had a plan for you, all right, honey. You gonna be in the hot seat a whole lot, so maybe you would have been the star or the punching bag, you know, depending on how you want to see it. Nutcracker pants on, girl. Nut cruncher. What? Tight ass pants, girl. You go to the house with all the chandeliers and all the Liberace shit, child. Ruby red slippers. Stop. Don't do that. That boy there, honey. He's true. Right about one thing, though. That would definitely, people want to go in there and see how they're going to treat this boy. When that guy, what was the one that jumped on him in the hotel room? What was his name? I forget. A very gay boy, but he was, I think he's a comedian. Andrews tried all that old, I'm not gay no more shit on him in the hotel room. And the man jumped on the boy. That's going to be a reaction from most gay men. They're not going to sit up and do that. They're going to consider you, here you are making a mockery of our gayness, girl, in front of these fools who can't stand you. Because they want to punch you in the mouth as well. Right? Just for claiming to be something. You don't fit there, Andrew Caldwell. But we have to keep in mind that you did say out of your own mouth that you were diagnosed with mild retardation. So you'll never be more than a minstrel, right? I saw you in that play, the Andrew Caldwell, and you were remarkable in that play. You know why? Because all they require of you is to come on there and just be yourself. You have the exact same clothes on. They put a fur coat on you on the stage for the play. They asked you the same questions you answer every day, girl. And the whole audience laughed at you. They all laughed at you. Don't you understand that, Andrew Caldwell? Or maybe a part of his brain does work where he'll say, well, let them laugh, as long as they pay me. Well, they paid you $4,000. You cashed the check, girl. You met your match. Gonna sue somebody. Ain't that something? You should understand about what the value of suing somebody, girl. If you've been able to walk around for 3 years without paying that man his $4 million, now you walking around and you renting Rolls Royces and putting on these ridiculous outfits and shit, and you still ain't paid that man no parts of his money. What do they do when you don't pay up on civil? Oh, they can garnish. But since he's independent, what do you garnish? Maybe they take his AdSense check. He's not on YouTube. He's on Facebook. He says he gets all his money from Facebook, whatever. They're going to have to hit him with that. If Cordell just want to take his little money, right? That's all up to Cordell if he wants to pursue that, honey. But I know this boy ain't gave nobody no $4 million. No, baby. Undercover trans. I bet you so. I bet you he got some, honey. I know Andrew got him a trunk, a little special place in his apartment where he keeps all of his bustiers and his just something simple to wear around the house, girl. Nothing for the public, you know. This is just something I feel comfortable wearing. I think Andrew is probably more transgender than he is gay. A gay is just a man who beats with other men, honey. He's not even as masculine as the gay boys on there. Right? And you're pretending to be gay at the same time that you're more gay than the gay. Girl, the gay is wrapped all around your eyeballs. You can't even open your mouth without the gay popping out. What'd you do about that, Andrew? I'm not gay no more. I would love a women's. Go ahead, dance, boy. Go on, dance, fool. Dance with him. Y'all better dance with him. Okay. That was a little bit longer. It looked like the world changing a little bit, at least even from then. That's only like 5 years ago, child. People are starting to realize how ridiculous this shit is. How ridiculous all this ex-gay movement is. They all disbanded. How ridiculous all this bullshit is. All this therapy to change your mind, change your attraction and all that shit, girl. So I guess the Kojic thought that look what we did. Look what we did. We done delivered him. He was their mascot. Mm-hmm. So how you gonna get some attention out of it? Well, he gonna bleed this though. He gonna get as much attention as he can. So now he's starting a lawsuit. So Andrew Caldwell, I would imagine if these piss poor lawyers are yours, this team of lawyers, girl, I would imagine if they're gonna be mounting this case against ZEUS Network, I would imagine they're gonna want more than $4,000, girl. Right? How much money you really got, Andrew? If you ain't got no job, girl, and all you dependent on is coming on here and acting a fool, making a fool out of yourself, John. You ain't got no money. You might make enough money to pay your rent, and you foolishly rent all these fancy cars because nobody has a Maserati and a Rolls Royce Corniche convertible in the same year, girl. Not even rich people do that. Only people who are renting or leasing the car. Leasing the car is damn near as expensive as buying the car, so you're probably just renting them for whatever. He's been delivered. Mm. He's a church queen, but do the church want him? Or are his antics simply too much for Kojic? You can see all kinds of rainbow eggplant emojis flying out of his mouth. What? Turtle Hugh 1019 says, when Sis was speaking on Bad Boys Club, you could see all kinds of rainbows and eggplant emojis flying out of his mouth. Just gay all up and behind his nostrils, girl. Gay. When he blow his nose, girl, nothing but gay come out, girl. Gay, all the way gay. Andrew, I don't think baby, you are proof that you can't change who you are, honey. You're just gonna have to deal with who you are, right? Now, at some point, he's gonna get through with this mess. Probably when the coin dry up, and he's gonna come out. He's gonna go back to bed. Oh, I've accepted myself, and get the same old speech, girl. But he's really stretched this out a long time, child. And so far, nobody come forward and say, "Oh, he been giving me $200 to suck my dick." Well, we haven't seen any of that yet, right? We know a lot of the folk in the Kojic, though, they have worked it out, honey. I don't know how intelligent this boy, because even though he is mildly retarded, there might be a part of his brain that does think strategically, however, right? So we don't know what's going on with this child. It ain't no big deal to not have sex with either one. Y'all see when he said he touched the titty? He said, oh, I did it. Oh, she kissed me. Oh, it was like heaven. Oh, girl, go back and get some more, Andrew. You touched her titty, girl. Player. Come on, Mac. Ladies, keep your legs closed to Andrew. He gets some pussy, he probably gonna lose his goddamn mind, girl. Ah! Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. He gonna like the goddamn food, child. I want to see Andrew go downtown. Ooh, I want to see Andrew go downtown on a girl and see how long it takes for him to come up. What? Come up for air. Oh, you know the girl's gonna be mean to him, child. If he put his mouth down there, girl, they're gonna keep it down. Yeah, just keep it down. Let me go. Let me go. No, no, no. Keep your mouth down there. Shut up, bitch. Y'all know y'all would abuse that child, honey. He be licking and eating all damn day. Shut the fuck up. Right. No. If I was looking for a man, the last thing on this planet I would choose would be Andrew. He said he's no longer gay, right? I want to put him through a test. I think that's what their show probably would have did for him. They only called him on there and make a fool out of him, child. Right? And to call into question. Because there's a lot of them on there, they were super gay. They had one, the white girl on there, she was shaking her booty. She had on see-through lace mini skirt kind of thing, or whatever the fuck it was. Tightly fitting mini skirt that she was shaking her booty. So they're not ashamed kind of gays. These are all the way out gays. They don't like him. And the straight man, I don't know what the fuck how you gonna explain that, honey? They're gonna be so offended by him. So maybe you did the right thing, Andrew. Maybe this God that you serve have saved your ass and say, listen, we need to get you to fall out with the management on the first photo shoot. I think that'd be the best thing. You don't belong. Maybe that's all they intended to get out of you. But he said he was contracted for a year. He's supposed to get $10,000. He gave an exact number, right? Well, you quit, Andrew. You're supposed to get nothing. Shit. You got him for $4,000. Honey, we'll take that money. I don't know if you went and bought you some pearl necklace, diamonds and pearls. You know, that kind of stuff you like. For a taste of blackberry cobbler. He'll be thanking Jesus, Mary, and Peter and Paul for a taste of blackberry cobbler. Stop it, okay. Maybe Andrew go to them dominatrix houses, honey, and they can whip that ass, girl, because that way she can still be a bottom. Andrew, if you want to be a straight man so bad, it bothers you so much, get you a dominatrix, honey. That way you can still be a bottom and call yourself straight. Lord, he's trying to he started off trying to impress the Kojic, but now it's done devolved into now it's just a money-making proposition. Being a fool is Andrew's job now. So he needs to be thanking Zeus because they've given him what he craves. He craves attention. And at least now people are talking about the bullshit. So everybody wins, right? God definitely saved him. He's on probation. That show would have him in jail. Yeah, the police gonna definitely end up in that situation. The way them dudes were throwing them blows at each other. If they turn all that anger onto the gays, girl, that's a wrap. Cops gonna be there, and he's on probation. What, he acted a fool somewhere else? I remember in they were protesting something, and he had his foghorn blowing in all of the white folks' ears and all this kind of shit. Then he was amazed that the police had to come and get him, girl. He hollering out, well, who's justice for somebody? I mean, it was a real protest, but he had his ass in there just blowing his foghorn in people's ears. Then he was in that hotel, and he had some problem with the girl at the desk, so he's throwing shit at her and making all these demands at her. They had to lock him out of the goddamn lobby. One thing after another. Andrew said, "This is my job. I'm gonna stay in there. I'm gonna stay in the spotlight no matter what." Andrew is a mascot for the Care Bear. I don't think the gays don't. I don't think the gays feel any better about him than the straights do. Not the straight men. I'm talking about hard men, and I think that's what they're trying to accomplish there. I couldn't really tell. Are these gays acting straight, or these, they had somebody they were questioning his sexuality. You can only get so much out of a 3-minute trailer, girl. I mean, we have to guess. Thank you, Talk with Tara. Thank you for super chat. Appreciate you. We don't try to cover Andrew. They got about 3 stations on here on YouTube, and he's not even the primary person. He's always had other people making coin off of his theatrics and his foolishness, right? So they post videos regularly about what he's up to. He seems to give them content for every day. We don't know if he's actually behind some of this stuff, where they have these channels. I don't remember what the names of them are. Their whole show is Andrew Caldwell following the antics. I mean, how many people can pull that off? Right? So this is a lot better than working for Chick-fil-A, I imagine. A lot bit easier, pretending to be a diva. Andrew is okay. We got that. Okay, he was filmed kicking ass in road rage incident before. Oh yeah. He was filmed kicking ass in a road rage incident. He attacked some little white teenager girl. She out there attacking, and she went over and slapped some little kid. You better be glad the rest of them white folks wasn't there, girl, because that was some bullshit. Go out there and slap a man, honey. If you tough, you a bad boy. Trust me. Do not claim Andrew. The straight men don't want him either. What he gonna do? Andrew, what you gonna do, child? No man's land. RJ Supreme, you're a straight man. Not that I say I thought you were gay. I just never thought about it. I don't think about that. I mean, you are who you are. You're RJ Supreme. I didn't realize that you were a straight guy. I didn't realize you were anything else either, you know. So there are probably other straight people on here. A lot of straight guys will be in the chats. They won't necessarily get all involved, but there's straight people over here, straight men. Not everybody has got to be a gangster to be straight, you know. It's too hard. He might as well give up and say being straight is too hard. He's going back to being gay. Yes, go back to your Liberace, honey. Your Liberace routine, girl. You will never carry a purse. You got purses right now. Miss Thing, you are buying and carrying purses right now, Andrew Caldwell. You did not purchase that goddamn fur coat for this photo shoot. You already had it in your closet. We've seen you with the short jackets, with the sleeveless vests, fur coats. We've seen you with various kind of shoes with the back out, girl. We've seen you in all kind of booty cutters on, girl. Caldwell, if you go give it up, baby, go over to them straight men and say, baby, what can you do to help me? And they're going to look right in your mouth, girl. Nothing. When I was in prison, I know a lot of straight guys. I ain't no problem with it. I was never exposed to them before that, though. Mostly I was around gay people. When people can get past all that macho shit, child, you just a regular person. It don't matter. Everyone enjoys the mess, Unc. That's right. Be secure yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with it, baby. That's right. I agree with you. Spring is coming. What are you gonna do with all them furs, girl? Watch the furs, please. Watch the furs. But the thing is, to be out there in that smoldering heat, honey, they showed them right on the desert, girl, with this goddamn fur coat on. Making fun of Andrew. Somebody might be managing him, honey. Said, okay, go do this, Andrew. Only care about whether people are nice to me. That's right. Uncle Tim, my best friend, is gay. Only care about whether people are nice to me. Yeah, in the streets, I had all kind of straight friends. We were cool. You do your thing, I'm doing mine, baby. Bolero jackets. Is that what you call them? Bolero jackets. See, I don't know. I'm not a woman. Can you say that, Andrew? I'm not a woman. I just like womanly things. You been to the parade? Okay, I understand. I ain't accusing you, bro. I just said I've never thought about it. You know, which is as it should be. The gay is too hard. I don't know that Andrew was really getting traded even before he changed his mind, though. I mean, not many people are going to be attracted to the Andrew Caldwell child, even though he was a young child when he made this big announcement. So I don't know how much he's giving up, but not having sex, that ain't no big deal, child. I ain't had sex in somewhere between. I keep saying I don't want to get the numbers right because I know people are always looking for contradictions. But I've definitely not only had sex one time in this apartment when I first moved here. That was 11 years ago. So somewhere between 15 years and now, I ain't had no sex. If it happened at all, it happened that one time. So am I even one tiny little bit less gay than I was? No. Gay is your attraction. And I think there's some other things in there too that are a little bit different. It might even be in our DNA. I don't know. These people, we still ain't got all the answers about the gay. We just know that it is. Right? It's in nature. Yeah, he got to touch it down. I think I don't talk about the man's family or anything, but there are other people in his family that have who are challenged. No, that's not the right word. People with special needs, right? So this is something he's inherited. And he's clever enough to have made a career out of this. I guess this internet stuff has made a lot of people who weren't necessarily have had other careers. This is where they found their fame at in social media. We got to remember that YouTube is not his main thing. I don't even know if he's ever had a YouTube channel. I mean, I don't follow him, but a lot of people have made their channels about Andrew, and there's several of them going on right now. He's very crazy because if he pulled the numbers that he claims that he pulls, then he could be making money here on YouTube. All you do is figure out how to monetize it. It ain't rocket science, honey. He cracks you up. Well, that's I guess that's his job, honey. Crack up the people's baby. Okay. I've been to gay parade. Okay. He cracks me up. Okay. Andrew is definitely special needs. He is on the spectrum of his own. He's got his own spectrum. Got it going on, baby. He likes to get his nails done and his manicures. And he go to the first salon. Oh, you don't have? Do you have this in the man's? Oh no, this is a woman's shop. And Mr. Caldwell, we don't really carry men's clothing. No big deal. Just bring me something, girl. Just bring me something to cover up my fupa. That's all. All you gotta do is switch the side, which side of the buttons are on, girl. I haven't said hi to why. Hi, Teresa. Teresa's Narcissus. Hi, Teresa Narciss. Okay. I hope I pronounced it right. Haven't said hi in a while since I told you that ordered 2 of your books, but the third book was by someone else. You seem aggravated. I wasn't aggravated. Girl, read what you want to read, honey. I write for the joy of reading. Joy of writing, honey. You got 2 of my books, and the third book was by someone else, and you seem aggravated. No, that's not true. Baby. I ain't got no opinion about that at all. I don't even know if my own family read my books. And you know what? I never asked them. If they want to tell me they did, okay. That's nice. But I haven't put nobody in the corner. Oh, did you read my book? Did you read my book? Reading is a personal experience, honey. Do what you will. Is he still running around his neighborhood, child, preaching? Lord. Let me see. I'll make sure I ain't miss nobody, child. Well, he's a poster boy for the special needs people. And he's saying, listen, yes, I have this disability, but I've still made a career out of the internet. So anybody can do this day. It don't take all that much, job. If you can fill out the application, girl, you can start a channel. If people want to see you, then they'll come and see you. If you make them laugh, that's even better. Because a lot of times they just want to laugh, What can make me giggle? Right? Laughing is medicine. So when he was in that play, when T.S. Madison was going to go over there and beat him up because he had her mama in his mouth. Every time he opened his mouth, they laughed, child. He was getting more laughs and giggles than all the actors and actresses, all the singers. And they didn't even give him a script. Just go out there and be yourself, Andrew. Get your ass out there and look stupid, girl. He's not from New York City. Oh, of course not. He's from where is he from? Milwaukee or somewhere? I think he's from Milwaukee. Somewhere in the Midwest. Horrible fashion was anything in New York. No. Mel. Well, we understand first in New York City and Chicago. Hey. We don't understand fur coat, full-length furs in the springtime in the middle of a goddamn desert in California. He probably has that cut. Woo, Lord have mercy. Woo, it's hot in here. It's gotten hot in her. Gonna take off all my furs. It has gotten so hot, I believe I'll take my fur off. I remember one time in Los Angeles, I had these two cute little black boys. They were lovers, right? They were a little richer than most of us, right? And I took this friend of mine who was a little bit crazy, but he was always wearing these furs, right? And we went over there in the middle of the summer, child, and we went over there, and my friend came over their house to meet them because they were friends of mine also. He had on this big old fur coat, girl. Aren't you hot? Because the boy sat down at the table with the fur on. Aren't you uncomfortable? You one of them kind of gays, honey. There's all kinds of gays, baby. He would not give up his furs or his purses. He said he told them people in Kojic that he wasn't going to carry no purse no more. He said, I will not carry a purse. I will not dare a man. You know they were going to be challenging that the whole show. Caldwell. So maybe they just wanted to get the people interested in their show. So maybe they have accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, girl. And you have provided your what you could provide as best you could get from them anyway, child. But he said that he had no problem with nobody on the show. So they ain't got to come and looking for him to kick his ass. It was the guy who owned the damn thing. Well, it's his show, Andrew. But I don't even know where he would kick it with. Who would you kick it with? You hate the gays. You talk about them constantly, girl. You deny them, right? You talk about their sin and everything. And them rough ass niggas definitely don't want to sit down with no Andrew Caldwell. I don't even know what you would talk about. Talk to them about. What would you say to them? These ain't just no regular straight boys. These are thugs. I imagine that's intentional. Hi, Connie Bernard. Thanks for coming in yesterday. We had a nice conversation. She came to the cat. What do you call it? Damn thing. StreamYard yesterday. I saw the panel that you were on yesterday, and I must say that those are some of the most evil people I've seen in this sleep sector. I could see how uncomfortable you were sitting there. Right? I couldn't think of nothing else to say. I confronted her with what I wanted to talk about, and they were going in a different direction. So I just bowed out. Let them have their conversation. Apparently, that conversation has moved on now. According to the Fire Monster, the people in Baltimore have dropped the charges in the case between Rita and her. That's what she said. Even though they weren't even scheduled to be in court, I think it's May, but now they've dropped the charges. That's what she said. Now I know Rita has made videos since then. Well, that's their argument. I can't go into all these people different stuff, child. Uncle Tim, 90% of the Kojic music department are gay. That's true with a whole lot of churches, RJ Supreme. Mm-hmm. When I saw that conference, I said, God damn, is this the gay conference? I mean, I'm sorry to say, babies, I don't know what y'all doing over there, but it looked like the men look at whatever. We ain't fucking messing with the Kojic because we know we got them in here. But they had a whole lot of gay in that Kojic. Any music department, though, that's not surprising. We like to sing and dance and do things. That's why they hired Jay Wilson. We need a little flavor in the music department. Tim's bottom boy, he back. Lord have mercy. Thank y'all for taking him out. Let me see if I can get rid of him permanently. Oh, he's already removed. Okay. Uncle Tim's bottom boy, I think we're gonna have to go ahead on and block you permanently. Maybe go ahead and report you. You're a troll. Hey, you got to, baby, shoot higher. You don't want to live your life as a troll, right? That's not very ambitious, Uncle Tim's bottom boy. Be yourself, baby. If you're a 90-year-old woman in a wheelchair, just come out and just be a 90-year-old woman in a wheelchair, girl. You ain't got to put somebody else's picture up there, child, and come and say nasty things. That's a boring life. ZEUS had a response to Andrew. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me just get a little small taste. Okay, ZEUS. ZEUS. Spelled with ES. Response to Andrew CALDWELL. Let's see what they say. Okay, Bad Boys Live online fight between ZEUS and Andrew CALDWELL. That's on Jive's show. So he's recording it again. We have receipts. Well, these are people talking about their response, but I don't see their response on here. Nothing from ZEUS. Surviving Andrew CALDWELL. That's one of those companies, those people who make videos about him every day. No, I see. Okay, Moni Mama. A lot of people who are giving commentary on their response. So I guess I would have to go do more. I would have to go onto the regular web. I don't think the Andrew CALDWELL saga is going to keep my interest enough to actually go be researching him. Clout chasing 101. What did they say? I don't know. I couldn't find it. I don't want to bore you guys with all this other people's content. Then they'd be, I'm gonna flag you use my content. Girl, the best thing in this world for you to happen to you is somebody to use your content. So somebody would know who the hell you are, girl. That's how you spread your name around. But we don't care enough. We're not that interested. Well, I would never be able to say your name. Etta BD. You having I work from home, having tech issues. Finally caught you live. Okay. We're always here. We don't announce nothing. I just bounce on whenever. I think it would be frustrating if I came on the same time every day, like Larry Lee Live used to do. He'd be on at the exact same time every day, like a television show. No, we just jump on here, honey. You can always catch the replay. It's all good. Why are trolls obsessed with uncut peen? RJ Supreme, they looking for a reaction. That's it. They just want something. They want me to bite so that they'll say anything. There might be people confused with their sexuality. They ain't came out yet. Right. EBDB. Okay, EBDB. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's a good way to break it down. You've been through this before then. Okay. EBDB. Welcome. Mhm. Walter Lee Hampton. Now I know they know damn Walter Lee Hampton. Jay Wilson has stopped his singing. Jay Wilson ain't never stopped his singing. He knows his talent is boo boo. Ain't baby, if Walter Lee Hampton came on this channel, he would certainly have a lot more to say to Timothy Blaine than about Jay Wilson singing. Right. Walter did come and cuss me out one. Let me go ahead and help you out, brother, and go ahead and remove you. If he came over here, he'd have a lot more to say to me. One time, Walter did respond to me. You know, the first 10 videos I made was about him and that situation with him out and that boy. But we forgot all about it. And then a couple of years later, I forget what the issue was. I had done something. No, he had another issue with another man, right? And I made one video about it. And he came on and cussed my AIDS-infected ass out. I said, Walter, finally, a response. And that's the only time he ever responded to me. He cussed me out, though. I ain't thinking about Walter Lee Hampton. He's doing all right. They still like him. He has a following. He's been on here a lot longer than I have, honey. So, believe it or not, I don't just start beefs with people unless it's something I actually feel is wrong. Right before we leave, I want to get this one check and make sure ain't no breaking news in the beef sector. He was accused as popular YouTuber of giving him. Okay. That's iBabe. She carried on. She's good with this photoshopping, honey. She got a video called Jay Wilson accuses popular YouTuber of giving him money. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that is. So I have come up with a new idea. Unfortunately, I'm already working on this book, right? So I'm maybe a little over halfway through this new book. But the next book, because it's going to be a trilogy, the next book, I've already got the idea. I already even got a title in my mind. It's going to be The Death of a Caller. Death of a Caller. We're gonna explore this thing about calling people, right? We're going to build a story around people who call jobs and call whatever they call. I don't know what the hell they call. All the stuff they call the police, call the FBI, call CPS. This person is going to be a caller, and then we're going to explore the death, right, of a caller. That's going to be book number 3 in that series. I'm pretty sure of it. So there's a lot to discuss there. Tim, did you speak about Monique's and 50 Cent hooking up? No, I haven't seen it. Yeah. From what I heard, that's at the very beginning. From what I heard, though, he is supporting her, and he says he might use her in some network he's involved in. Well, that's good. I mean, if she can make friends, he better hope she don't turn on him at some point, though. He better hope that every word come out of his mouth is correct, or she gonna turn on him as well. I should make more videos about Walter Lee. No, I shouldn't. Unless Walter Lee come fuck with me or do something too outrageous. I ain't got no interest in Walter Lee Hampton, child. I'll say this, for a man in his 50s, he has maintained that physique. If you into muscles, honey. I want muscle all over his body. I don't care if he's young or old, just as long as he's beautiful. I just need something I can hold on to. I want muscle. Some of y'all like all that, honey, male and female. And even the straight men like to play with it. They like, honey, all that physique themselves. Not to make love with. Death of a caller. Yes, honey. Better kill. Right. I'll just start making little notes about that. I got to stay concentrated on what we're doing right now. All right, people. We've been over an hour. Y'all have a good, what's today? Wednesday? Hump day? If y'all want to research Andrew, it's good to watch the trailer. It's only going to take up a couple of minutes of your time. It's interesting, but I won't be signing up to no ZEUS or nobody else. Now we're going to start deleting all these damn applications I didn't sign up for, and it's going into my damn bank account. They always want to get their taste directly out of your bank account, so you can forget all about them and forget that they're coming out of there. And then you say, well, damn, if you add 10 here, 15 here, 5 here, 6 here, and then all these content creators who want you also to sign up for their shit, their Patreon and all this kind of stuff. You get all this stuff coming out of your money, your check, honey. Can't I just pay you when I want to pay you? Damn. Goodbye, people. Y'all have a good day. Later.